All right, it is recording. Guys, what is going on? Ali here, back again with another Force Friday fun video about the news that's been going around this whole week. You know, with the Solo Star Wars story, the teaser trailer dropping on Monday right after the Super Bowl and everything. And then the news that David Benioff, I believe that's his last name, David Benioff and D.B. Weiss, the creators of the Game of Thrones series, the TV series, are are creating and producing a new film series of Star Wars movies. This stuff is amazing. So let's get to talking about this stuff. First things first that I want to talk about is the Han Solo dropping the teaser trailer. Was not last week? No, it was this Monday. It dropped, and I'm excited. If anything Star Wars, I am super hyped about and super excited about. Excuse me a second. Sorry about that. My glasses were a little fogged up, had water drops. But anyways, the Solo: A Star Wars Story teaser trailer dropping. I'm really excited about it. A lot of people are not really into the actor that's going to play Han Solo, Alden Ehrenreich. I think that's his name. I mean, if he portrays the character really good, not just in an impression, because everybody's there's a lot of people complaining oh, he doesn't even sound like Han Solo. He doesn't sound like Harrison Ford. But they gotta realize that it's not about an impression of him sounding exactly like Han Solo or Harrison Ford. It's about how he portrays and how he carries the character of Han Solo. And if he can do that really well, he does have the smirk of Harrison Ford or Han Solo. You know, he has that signature smirk that he has. He has that down. He sort of looks like a young Harrison Ford, a young Han Solo. If he can portray the character and carry on the character extremely well, I'm all for it. And not to mention that the scenery in this movie looks amazing with him in the fur coat on that snowy mountain and stuff. I'm super excited about that stuff. Super excited about how he meets Chewbacca, about the life debt that Chewbacca has and everything like that. I'm super hyped about that. Lando Calrissian, ooh, Donald Glover looking beast as Lando. That's super exciting to see. Everything about this movie, most of it I'm excited about. I'm excited to see what Kira is, what Emily Clark's character is, or who she is and stuff, which was really cool. And a lot of things going on in this movie that I'm excited about. And I'm also liking how it looked very industrial-like, but also gunslinger-like kind of at the same time. It's a futuristic kind of Western kind of feel to me, which I really like. It's really cool. That's what I wanted to talk about first. Second thing that I wanted to talk about, the Game of Thrones creators of the TV series are going to headline or create and produce a new film series of Star Wars films. A new series of Star Wars films. I'm super hyped. When Kathleen Kennedy announced this, I was not freaking out and stuff, because I still got to catch up on a lot of Game of Thrones, because I'm not completely caught up or anything, but from what I've seen, it's straight up fire and freaking fantastic. And if they are actually going to be making a film series, I think that they are actually going to do either The Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic, Knights of the Eternal Throne, somewhere along those lines, because I believe the trilogy that Rian Johnson is doing I think somebody said that it's not going to be anything about the Old Republic and stuff like that. And I'm perfectly fine with that, because David Benioff and D.B. Weiss being Game of Thrones being such a kind of a medieval / fantasy world building and stuff in Game of Thrones is fantastic. And I think Knights of the Old Republic and the Old Republic and stuff like that, I get the feeling, like a medieval feel, like a very royal feel when I think about like Knights of the Eternal Throne and things like that. And I think they would be like a perfect fit to actually make movies of that time, of like the Old Republic. Maybe they'll do like the rise of Revan. We might see Revan in canon now, taken out of the extended universe into canon. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. And also, I believe her name's Satili Shan, who was the Grand Master. Like, I think she was the Grand Master before Yoda. If we do like a series of her, like rising to Grand Master or something, oh my gosh, that would be fantastic. But also, like, maybe seeing Revan rising to power and everything, oh my gosh. And the Knights of the Eternal Throne, if they do a series like that, I'm gonna lose my mind. But yeah, so many possibilities for David Benioff and D.B. Weiss, because, I mean, again, Rian Johnson's trilogy is going to be off from the Skywalker saga and everything, but it's not going to be the Old Republic, I think. So I think it's time to bring the Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic, the Knights of the Eternal Throne, all this stuff. It's time to bring it into canon in movie form, and I am excited about that. I'm excited to see what David and DB do. Super hyped. That's what I wanted to talk about in this video. That is it for this video, for the Star Wars news and stuff. What do you guys think about Alden being Han Solo and stuff? Do you get that vibe from him? I hope he pulls off the character, just the character and how we know Han Solo to be. I hope he portrays that really well. I don't really care about an impression of like Harrison Ford or Han Solo. I care about the character of Han Solo, and if he does it good, I'm happy about it. And also, what do you think about like the whole scenery of the movie of Solo: Star Wars Story? I think it looks awesome. And what do you think about David Benioff and D.B. Weiss creating and producing a new film series of Star Wars movies? Yo, I'm excited. So without further ado, that is it, guys. Like the video if you agreed with some things I said and all that stuff. Like the video just cause. Comment down below on your thoughts of the things that I said, your thoughts about David and DB headlining, creating, and producing new Star Wars films, and Alden being Han Solo and everything. And subscribe to my channel for more reviews, vlogs, unboxings, live reactions, and theory discussion videos, and things like that. So gentlemen, stay classy. Ladies, stay sassy. But most importantly, everybody, you gotta stay a little nasty, alright? So peace and love, and I will see you all later with the next video. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.